Although I did like what the comment said, that I have the shield on my back.
That's not how shields work. That's not how they
Actually,
work.
Joel, in Call
try.
of Duty, if you have a riot shield on your back,
Oh my gosh. Well, that's
We
also
use
like,
Call
I
of
don't think
Duty
that's how that
rules.
works,
So
but
that's-
like, I like the effort.
That's also one of those things that, like, so specifically for Warforged in the book, it takes like a full action for you to like sling and unsling your shield,
Oh yeah.
supposedly. And I'm like, nah, we don't do that. So I haven't
I mean,
been doing
if we
that.
could do
Well,
that,
that's
why
the
wouldn't we
armor to
all
change the
just
armor.
carry a shield on our back?
Whole thing.
Like,
Right, that's
Just
the other
dual
thing.
wield
Like,
shield,
just
shield on your
have
back,
shield.
plus 6 AC.
That would
Easy.
be amazing.
That's how that works.
We should do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to wear armor. I just want to carry as many shields as I humanly can.
Shield on each leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pulling you back to the overmap here, we got the turn order just slapped onto the screen. We were at the pit of Shumrath for a little bit. Met our new friend. Anyone remember?
Bazit.
Bazit, yeah. Hell yeah.
I have the notes.
Good job, everyone. And then we went to the obelisk on the top of the hill. Solved a bit of a puzzle to try and save this old human wizard. A lot of people got zapped by lightning. Now there's a tiny Modron just floating around, following the party.
he's not very useful.
No, he's not really
I
done
love
anything.
him. Leave him
He's
alone.
just very-
He's a fly on the wall. He's Louis Theroux. Leave him alone.
He's filming a documentary. Yeah.
Yeah.
And turns out that human, not so human, actually a trapped demon by another name that keeps coming up here. Well, does anyone remember? Keeps doing
Uberek,
things.
Uberox, the demon with Bell.
Yes.
the enemy.
Oh, yes. Bell the Pit Fiend. We have gained some information about a place and a location known as Bell's Forge as well. Bell's name keeps coming up over and over again, trapping people in different places. Seems like not such a good dude. So that's where we're at in the midst of this particular portion of the story. We are still looking for Zariel's sword. Mostly for the fact that Lulu thinks it might help bring her back to her senses. But Lulu's very
At this point, Joel,
helpful.
it bloody bear, because we've been after that sword for like, I don't know, I've lost count. How long?
in-game days, you've been after it for 1.5, 2 days.
3 days.
In
we rested twice.
in our days, it's been 3 months. That's again the curse of playing every 2 weeks. So, let's see the state of combat. We came down from the hill where the obelisk was. I don't want to. Came down from the hill. A hastily built map of desert area, and some devils that followed you over the pit of Shumrath have stolen your rides
Rude.
and have then summarily drove them at you. So you have come down. This is like the ending of the stairs here on the far left side of our map. Come down to the area here, and yeah, they literally drove your cars at you, flew at you, and we kind of had changed some of these distances here, but I do believe the distances are now indeed accurate to the map, so we are
They're
good to go
pansies
there.
and ran away.
They're pansies and ran away.
Lily-livered swine.
Yeah.
And that's kind of it for the moment. Fortunately, it seems that Lulu and V have survived their daring attempt on getting back the demon grinder. That's where we find.
I warned people of my plans. Okay, I was ready. We were going. And now I'm gonna get run over.
We were going. Yeah, and now they have your vehicle. Looks like Cyrus
Their turn too.
has gotten at least the Devil's Ride upright and ready to go, but otherwise it's been
Beep, beep.
a little challenging. Well, I'm sure everything will turn out okay, and yes, we do start today in the midst of some combat here. Oh, are we picking for a
Music-wise,
Yeah.
do you take requests?
Sure.
Funky Town?
Funky
Catchy?
Town.
Ooh.
This one's
Meatball?
Meatball. Oh. I don't know.
The meatball
Meatloaf.
parade, yeah.
The
Meatball
Meatball
Parade by Kevin
Parade.
MacLeod?
Let's see. I don't know what some of these are. So
I do anything for love.
Do you have
do
what's it
that.
called, like Death and Axes?
I
Whatever it
do
is?
have Death and
That's
Axes.
That's a
You
classic.
want that one?
That's-
We're
yeah,
gonna.
that's a
All right.
classic.
We'll throw the classic on. Oh my god. Yeah. All right. Death and Axes is on, and the bearded devils in there now. Their demon grinder. It is their turn. So they are going to, well, turn the damn thing around, expend some of this movement here to get going, and flip this bad boy around as they all fall out of the vehicle and
Good.
come back this direction. V, you're definitely the target here.
Yeah.
So
I know.
more than likely, this is going to end up being a dexterity saving throw for you, so get that ready as they will
Alright.
close the distance very swiftly towards you. Oh, you are at the front. They are going to utilize the chomper here to try and chomp you. On the way over, 2 harpoons will be flung as the Maragons... Let's see, wait. Status effects here. Are these boys stunned?
They're sleeping.
They're
Those two
sleeping
are sleeping. Yeah.
They're
on top
sleeping.
of the machine.
Yeah, because Francis put them to sleep. So if they turned around real quickly,
They get flung off the side and hit the dirt real nicely way back here. Yeah, they would have whipped this thing around. I do believe that would end up waking them up. I'm going to give it an opportunity to not. So, Francis, roll me 2d20s here.
Okay, boss.
Okay, 10 on one, 6 on the other. One stays asleep, the other does wake up. So this one does wake up when he gets thrown off the back here. This one does stay snoozing in the sand.
I imagine him just face plant and just keep sleeping.
Yeah. So, goodness gracious. Lulu is down.
Yeah, I'm carrying Lulu.
The
Apparently.
chomper of the demon grinder is a 28 to hit.
That does hit.
It will deal
Do you want me to use
20
that dexterity saving or?
I need both. I need
Okay.
27. There's 27 points of damage.
Okay.
And I need the dexterity saving throw because it's going to drive through your location.
15.
Good. You will be able to roll out of the way of the wheels, fortunately, as it tries to drive through your space here. And it will continue forward. It will crunch through this. And is gonna drive through both of these locations too. So, Francis, I need a dexterity saving throw. And Bozit has one at disadvantage because he still has chains around his ankles.
Oh, he's having a bad time.
Yeah, I got a 16 on my dex.
Perfect.
Cool.
You get out of the way. Bozit
Nice.
does not. Bozit is going to take quite a piece of damage here at 4d10 and is knocked prone. I rolled real low. He takes 8 points of damage and is knocked prone on the far side here of the demon grinder.
Roll.
Damn. And he screams from underneath the crushing wheels. The other bearded devils are quite far away. They are going to utilize their dash actions, 5, 10. Be at 60 feet closer, and our spine devils will go now. Some of them have hit the ground. They will wake up from their fall there. They were also stunned up into the air and begin to take flight again. It's going to take half their movement to do so, and they'll rise to about 20 feet in the air before having to end their turns here. The other two that were not stunned are going to continue flying this direction. Put them about 30 feet in the air. And they are going to utilize their fly speeds. Here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 5, 50, 55, 60. And we're going to throw some spines. 2 for Cyrus, 2 for V on the ground, which fortunately, as you dove out of the way, probably provides you a little bit more cover. Cyrus, these tail spines come in at a 6 and an 18, sir.
Both miss.
Yep, one will just miss as well. For V on the ground is a 22 and a 20.
They both hit because I don't have my shield on.
It will be 11 piercing and 10 fire damage.
I am down.
V goes down. Lulu and V now unconscious on the ground. Lulu rolls a death save. That is a 9. Okay.
That's a success, right?
That is not a success.
A critical 9.
That is a critical 9. It is not a success. Cyrus, you are on the Devil's Ride. The machine to your south, the Demon Grinder, being used against you in horrific fashion. What would you like to do?
Unfortunately, Cyrus does not have other person healing right now. So that's a yikes. I am going to... I think Trescott's going to go in there. I'm going to kind of hop off right next to the bike. And I'm just going to... My cat's being weird. I'm just going to fire off three radiant bolts at this spine devil.
Okay,
actually,
so you bring the Devil's Ride to a halt and then hop off? Because it was just kind of like zooming directly at you all. We kind of had that like Legolas moment where you got up onto it.
Yeah, I thought I tried to stop in front of Trescott.
Sure, perfect.
But I think it like hit him.
It did bump him. Yeah, it did bump him. Yes. Okay, Radiant Sunbolts. Where are we shooting them?
I'm shooting at the spine devil closest to me because it has a
He
short
is
range.
30 feet up in the air from you, so 30, 30, 30. Nice. We
crap.
are perfect. No. We have an equilateral triangle at this moment. So he is 30 feet away. Because he's 30 feet over and 30 feet up.
Oh, swag.
Yeah. So
21, 21, and 11.
Yes, the 21 and 21 both hit for 11 total points of damage. It will be enough as we watch as the radiant light eviscerates him in the sky and he becomes ash.
Fantastic.
You say he's 30 feet away and 30 feet up.
Yeah.
Then he's not 30 feet away.
What do you mean?
That's Pythagoras theorem, man.
Right. So it should be 30, 30, 30. It's an equilateral rule.
No, it's
Bring
an
the math
isosceles
back.
triangle. It would be like 42, right? Because it's square. It's the hypotenuse. It's not. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. It's maths. Maths is weird. Don't worry.
No. Just trying to do it in my brain.
It's not an equilateral triangle because you'd have to be in the base.
Here's the thing. I move very fast. I'll just use more of my movement to be a little bit closer.
Okay.
It's whatevs.
It is 42. Fuck. All right, it's fine.
Let's just role play in the
Math
comment
good.
section.
Thanks.
I do maths as my job. Leave me alone.
I used to. Oops.
I will come over here and use my second attack. Oh, crit, baby! I got the spine devil closest to V.
Okay, so this is with your key point expenditure?
No, this one is my extra attack.
Okay, so the first 21 is your first attack, and then you used your bonus action for the second 2.
Yes.
Okay. In general, we do the first attacks. If you're going to do your first and second, you do them one and then the other. But just keep that in mind. It doesn't matter because they're all the same attack. But, like, generally you use the same one. But yes, a crit for an 11 does deal 11 points of damage. Close the distance here. Looks like half of him has been burned by the sun.
Nice.
That is Cyrus' turn.
All right, B, I need a death save.
Mm-hmm. That is a failure.
That is one failure. One awake Maragon is going to get up and uses the rest of their movement to, so that is that, and then a dash action. As the little baby faces start running at you.
Ugh, terrifying.
I like that.
Prescott's turn.
Prescott's super hyped. He's gonna hop in. Or is he able to get into the demon grinder?
So the demon grinder's like moving, but everything is very fluid here. So he could get on top of it, yes. I will have him roll a dex save to avoid being crushed by the wheels. Unless he has a way to jump up on top of it. Like, the size of the wheels are rather large.
Okay.
Or he could heal me with his precious
With
poison.
his actual healing ability.
Actually, I don't think he can. Right, you're too far away. Yeah, you're. Oh, I guess I can if I'm.
It's fine.
Got 30
I'm
right
gonna
there.
bet at this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just wasn't sure. Yeah. Okay. He's going to heal on lay on hands as his action. He's going to expend. Screw it. He's going to expend 14 of his 15.
Oh.
The last 1 point is to get someone else up, if possible.
Yeah, the emergency point. We always save those.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
Excellent. Francis.
And quick question from me, Joel. Can I see the driver of the demon grinder, and can the driver see me?
So, having drove the demon grinder before,
I am an expert, so
you know that it's like a tank slit to like see out of the demon grinder. They are in pretty good amounts of cover, and it would be situated towards the front of the demon grinder. Okay. You've dodged off here to the side. What are you trying to do here? I know.
I want to use command on him in a way. So it must see me with a creature I can see within range.
Sure.
Is the tank?
I mean, you want to get out in front of the damn thing again? That be my guest.
Yes. But before that, I want to fire off an Eldritch Blast at the. Because I'll be able to do it both. Because I'll be using command through a bonus action in a way.
Oh, how does that work, Francis?
Well, I'll come to that in a second. But if I may, can I fire my Eldritch Blast at the flying one?
Yes, absolutely.
Champ. There it is. That's a 9.
Yeah, unfortunately, a
and
9
a 12
will not hit. The 12 will just miss as both of the blasts go errant into the sky.
Hey Joel. Oh, sorry. I have a quick question.
Yes.
How many death saves does Lulu have?
2.
2 failures, right?
Hmm.
Okay, I just want to double check that.
Yeah. She's not doing so good.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Oh no.
So
anyway.
could I be here, Joel, or more to the front, closer
That's
to
fine.
it?
I think that's fine.
Okay.
If you wanted to be closer, you can. It might be a little bit dangerous.
I don't think I'm that close. So I will use my Mantle of Majesty.
Yes.
Essentially just letting me cast command as a bonus action.
Awesome.
So I'm targeting the driver, so it's a wisdom saving throw from him.
I think we've ignored a lot of what the rest of this says, though. The ability to cloak yourself in fey magic that makes others want to serve you. As a bonus action, you cast command without expending a spell slot, and you take on the appearance of unearthly beauty for 1 minute. Francis, what do you look like?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess my jaw just becomes more chiseled. My hair starts fluttering in the breeze.
A spinning image of Jim Broadbent just appears.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
He turns into Fabio.
Also,
Wow.
additionally, any creature charmed by you automatically fails the saving throw against command. So it's not
Yeah.
charmed, but we can do the command feature here. Interesting. Right. The driver has to make a wisdom saving throw. This is not technically a spell since it's an ability. What is the command?
Disembark.
Good word.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that because it has to be one word.
Whoa!
Out or stop, but disembark is.
He rolls a 9.
Yes.
And the demon grinder comes to a screeching halt with Bazit pinned underneath it.
He'll be fine.
Not fine. Okay.
But yeah, I still have 5 feet movement, so I'll just move one back. And then end my turn.
Okay, our barbed devil friend is going to come forward here, off to the side, and is going to throw some fire at Cyrus and at Trescott. Summoning the flames to his hands, he will hurl flame 2 at Cyrus and 1 at Trescott. The 2 at Cyrus are a 22 and a 9. The 1 at Trescott is an 18. The 18 will miss Trescott, hit the dirt behind him.
1 hit.
The 1 hit for 9 points of damage here, Cyrus.
All good.
Pause it, pinned underneath the wheels here. Help! Help! Anyone? No?
All I can think of is the Tin Man from The Wiz. Which is for those who don't know, that's the black version of the Wizard of Oz.
I had that on VHS and I watched it a huge amount of times as a kid before realizing it was the black version of Wizard of Oz. So I get the reference. I like that film.
He can't use any of his teleportation abilities. That sucks. He's going to attempt to extricate himself dexterously. Oh, nice, at 22. He does so. He gets out from underneath and then uses the rest of his movement to stand. And then he will hobble his way this direction 15 feet because that's a dash action for him because his legs are bound. You go.
So I presumably, and obviously there's a question, I can see the driver slot in the front of the demon grinder, right?
Correct. He has.
They haven't taken their turn yet.
An enormous amount of cover.
Yeah.
I do believe command end up. Can command be canceled if he takes damage?
Here's the text for command. It's quite long.
My goodness.
Oh goodness, wall.
Yeah, because it specifies some of the other options. Doesn't work if it's undead. Typical commands. Target doesn't move, takes no actions, and does the thing that you need to do.
Don't think it.
Yeah, I don't see anything about damage stopping it from.
Okay, because
you
like, there are other.
know that if it would or not as well.
There's just other charms that, like a typical charm, if you damage the thing, it either gets another save or something. Yeah. So it seems like, regardless,
all right.
There's an eye slit.
I'm gonna go for the old, the old shot through the scope, Saving Private Ryan. So.
Let's see what happens.
So, this is with advantage. I haven't moved.
Yeah.
26.
Did that roll all your advantage die or no?
Oh, it didn't. Sorry.
Yeah, roll it again just in case.
30.
Okay, so 26 points, or 26 to hit here. Yeah, it hits.
That
is a hell of a shot.
24 points of damage to the driver of the demon grinder through the slot.
Slams him in the shoulder as he slams the demon grinder to a halt here. Nicely done.
And I'll just feel satisfied with myself and end my turn there, I suppose.
Excellent. Nice, yeah. Big hit there. Oh boy. Artemis will float around this way. What do I have left? Magic missile. Yeah, he'll magic missile the Divine Devil up here. For 369 points of damage. God, if he had gotten any more out of it, not enough to bring it down. Does do 9 points of damage. Now the Bearded Devils disembark, just having gotten shot. This one clamber out of the vehicle and hop off down to the side. kind of look around, and then realize that, damn, maybe I should have stayed inside the vehicle. The other one, however, I'm gonna roll him a nice little intelligence check here. We'll find out. Oh, they're not smart. Oh, he rolls a 7. He's gonna try and drive the car at you. He gets into the driver's seat and goes forward, Francis.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Just forward.
How pretty they are.
Mm-hmm. Forward, forward, forward. Hugo, I'm gonna need a deck save too. As he goes
Can
Up
they
the stairs?
it's 100 feet.
Well, that's
without
100 feet
the
just
dash.
from the first to the second stair, right?
It's an epilogue.
Oh, that's right. You're way back there.
So Francis, you're fucked. But I'm
Francis, he's here.
On the stairs.
23.
23.
fucked.
Francis, in his majesty, dodges out of the way and ends up grinding up onto the stair here. I'm gonna see if the thing gets stuck, because there was a whole point in us not taking the damn thing up the stairs.
He doesn't break it. What if he breaks it, Joel?
It's a 6. The Demon Grinder pops a wheel off as it gets up this here, one of the big back ones, and is grounded for the time.
Don't worry, we can all just sit on Cyrus's lap on the Devil's Ride. It's fine.
Okay. We might need to do some road repairs.
Yeah.
As long as V survives, it should be okay.
Bearded Devil will close distance here. The other one, they are dashing towards your direction here.
Want to do it live, Joel? I want to see the for the dramatic effect.
The death save for Lulu.
Uh-huh.
Does anyone want to take this from me? Because so far
No.
I rolled 2,
Nope.
and she has
already failed
failed
one.
both.
I
Just want to be the reason that she dies. Oh, she's dead.
She dies in my arms.
glory to Shah.
Lulu
No.
dies.
Bye-bye.
Got her.
Hugo can't see shit at this point. He can just see a giant car in front of him.
I just died in your arms tonight.
In my arms. Oh, this is gonna be traumatic.
That's going to be a tough one to squash down.
Reveal starts playing.
Push it down.
The one thing that has stayed absolutely consistent among the comments here is how much everyone loves Lulu.
Yeah. We just. Yeah. They also love.
She's dead now.
You should title the video "Character Dies, Not Clickbait."
Character dies, not Klim.
And Clint. Oh my god.
Cyrus, it's your turn.
I will
You
fire-
look down and Lulu is dead.
Well, I don't see it. It's behind me. I'm too busy focused on the several demons in front of me. Or devils, excuse me. I am going to use my first attack, my Radiant Sunbolt, at the one that's flying.
Okay.
17.
17 does indeed hit. That'll be enough to eviscerate them as the sun
Awesome.
turns them to ash.
Okay. Then for my extra attack, I will target this bearded devil here.
Okay.
And I will use my key point to be able to shoot 3 total. 1, 2, 3. 10,
Yeah.
18, 15.
These guys do not wear any armor. We have seen them before. Gonna look like that. And the 18 and the 15 will both hit for 15 total points of damage.
Awesome. And that is my action and bonus action. I'm gonna stay being the wall.
Okay. That's right. B, you are conscious but prone on the ground. Trescott has just healed you. And Lulu is dead.
And Lulu. So I'm holding her, so I can feel her heartbeat stop.
She has bled out your arms.
I think V would scream. I think she would just like scream in like probably the loudest. Like she would probably a lot of the steam that she normally regulates would just stop regulating, and it would be like ear-shattering loud. Of all the steam as she's like yelling at the same time. She knows that she's dead, but she's in such a distraught state. She's gonna try to cure wounds, Lulu.
Right.
I think she's gonna try to pour all of her magic into Lulu. And just screw. I don't think she would do anything this turn. I think she's just like you can hear her like wailing and crying, and probably she's shouting like Lulu's gone.
Okay.
And that's it. That's her turn.
The Marigons close the distance. Cyrus.
A baby face.
Oh, he can from range the halberd. Make both halberd attacks. 23 on one, 18 on the other.
One hits.
For 10 slashing damage.
Man, nobody's using necrotic. This is bullcrap. I have resistance to that.
He's got a stick with a blade on it, man. There's no necrotic about it.
No, I know.
Trescott, it is your turn.
Trescott, does he want to fight Babyface? Yeah, Trescott wants to fight Babyface. What's up, Babyface? Yeah, I mean, he's gonna attack with his longsword. I don't know if he has a shield on right now.
Trescott, yes.
Okay, so he's gonna be doing this one-handed. Okay, so I attack. And then let me just double check. When you hit a creature, okay, yeah.
Yep, 14 unfortunately misses. Does have his second attack.
Yep, he will use his second attack.
25 does hit.
Awesome. He will be divine smiting at second level.
Okay, so I need an additional D8 because it won't auto roll at second. Does 13 slashing damage, max slashing damage here.
Oh, okay.
And then the Radiant Smite for another 14 for 27 total points of damage as he slams it into the Maragon. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, that's his turn.
Bonus actions or otherwise, good to go.
Yeah, I didn't read any great bonus
Francis, in your mantle of majesty. What?
What constitutes a saving throw again?
What constitutes a saving?
Like, what are the saving throws?
Strength, on dex, charisma, intelligence, all of the regular stats you have a saving throw for.
Do death saves count as saving throws?
They do.
So Lulu's roll was 6.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I thought it was 7.
I see what you're getting at here.
I have 0 flash of geniuses. I thought the same thing.
No, he has aura of protection.
He has aura of protection.
Oh.
Which I don't know why. I don't think he's ever brought that up.
Bloody John.
Because the 8 that she rolled, or no, V rolled the 8.
Additionally, Trescott was not in range. So
yeah, that's
he was only in range for the last one. That aura there is the aura of protection. He was only in range for the last one. Unfortunately, with the last roll, regardless of the aura protection, which is a +3, does not save. Francis, Your Majesty, you're beautiful, and Chiseljaw. What would you like to do?
Well, I would like to try commanding this. Well, actually, I take it because the demon grinder drove like 100 feet in front of me, didn't it? Like I couldn't easily move in front of it, right? Or could I?
Oh, I mean, like it is. The Demon Grinder's like stuck here. You could, yes, but like remember our distances get really wonky here.
Yeah.
But it would have basically broken down in a spot like just up the first stair. The whole reason we weren't driving the damn things up there was because of something like this.
Okay. Well, I guess my question was more, can I move in front of it to try and
Yeah,
use it?
you
Okay,
like just dodged out of the way.
Okay.
Get on over there.
Before I do that, though, I'm going to fire my Eldritch Blast at the one I told to disembark first.
Yes.
So a
24
24
definitely hits.
and a 19.
19 also hits. Big
So
16 points of
again.
damage, and he is looking pretty hurt as your force damages bruise and break some bones.
Nice. And then I'll
Fire
run around the
Bodron
front.
to do something.
I've asked it for help before, and it just looked at me strangely. So I will
Beaver.
command the. Yeah, that. I wasn't gonna command this driver to disembark, so it's a wisdom saving throw. And
Okay.
the DC is 14.
That's she. This one rolls a 15 on the save.
That's not good.
And he looks at you and goes,
You're really handsome, but I don't think I'm going to listen to you.
Well, thank you. I mean, I don't think you're quite a looker yourself, but
Oh,
I
do you like
appreciate the
my
compliment.
beard?
and it like flails around.
Tentacles.
No, not really.
Okay. Francis, anything else?
No, nothing from me, Joel.
The one back here. Is going to run at V. He's going to use he's going to use a dash action to get here and is next to you. And when he gets here, V, he starts to hiss at you, a low tone.
Give me the shield. Give it to me.
Okay.
Fawcett cannot teleport, but will hobble backwards. Ah, finally, someone in range. Yeah, all right. Have at you. Is going to make 3 melee attacks. 2 of which will hit and kill the devil as he smashes it into a pulp. Ha-ha!
What, kill stealer?
Oh, sorry. That's all I can do. You go.
I'm going to. I can't really see much because that demon grinder.
Well, yeah, again, you are up a
I am
level
up
and
a bit,
far
yeah.
back.
Okay, well, in that case, I guess I'm just gonna take a shot at the devil hissing at V, because that's quite rude.
Right, so what's the range on your gun?
So it has the same as my longbow, so this will be disadvantage, but
Okay.
I don't move, and it gets advantage,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah, see, we have you sitting up there, you know, testing the
In
wind.
the sniper's nest.
Yeah,
This is a
making sure it
perfect fight
hits.
Sorry, it's not rolling.
Catch
Good
the
old
bullet drop.
There we go. 15.
15 will just hit as it
Oh.
slams into his shoulder,
Shoot him in the
knocking
foot.
him sideways here.
For nearly max damage. Which is
Yeah.
fine. And he's next to V, so I get sneaked.
2 points off.
30 points.
For
oh,
30 total points of damage as it slams into him. And we get that like moment where he looks up and sees you on the hill and the camera has to like refocus on you way far away.
See the glint of the scope.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What in the hells?
Yeah, and I can't do anything else, unfortunately.
Okay. God. Fortunately, as a flame skull, a lot of what Barnabas does is flame based. So
Does my man not have any basic cantrips?
he has mage hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bunch of people.
He has no hands. Of course he has mage
Yeah,
hand.
so he has mage hand. But what he is going to do,
Mage hand to slap for 1 damage. I know it
he
gets
will fly into here. All right, Cyrus, don't let this go to your head, but good luck out there. He's going to cast Blur on you.
I don't remember what that does.
Yeah, so Blur, your body becomes blurred, shifting and wavering to all who can see for the duration. Any creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
I've become the actual Flash.
You are... That would be haste, but it is hard for them to hit you now. And then he goes and
So instead of
Get
being
in there,
fast, I'm
sport.
vibrating.
yes, he is concentrating on this, and that is his thing. So he's going to come back this way. He wants to help out with this barbed devil. And I think he looks down at V and goes, I'm assuming Lulu's not all right.
She's actually in like a silent state for after all of that.
Okay. Barbed devil will close the distance here with Trescott. Finally having made it all the way up here. Bearded devil will beard and glaive. Beard will miss, but the glaive will find the mark at a natural 20.
Uh-oh.
For 16 total points of damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw. Be watching an infernal wound open up underneath Trescott's armor. Good save. All right. Fortunately, it does not stick. Another one. Make attacks against Cyrus at disadvantage. We're now blurred. Beard and glaive. 11 and 13 both will miss.
I dab on you.
This one here, though it can't really do much. I think it tries to use the chompers against you, Francis, as you stand in front of the vehicle. Is a 24 to hit.
Well, that of course hits me, Joel.
Gonna be 21 total points of damage.
Ooh.
As you are clamped in the jaws of the demon grinder.
You go help! Well, actually, I think this is a concentration thing, isn't it? Hold on, let me double check.
I don't believe so.
Or until your concentration ends.
Oh.
Yeah, so I do need to make a
Okay,
con
DC
save.
10 con save. I save.
19.
Okay. We are good there. Oh, for some reason. Oh, that's... Vine Devils haven't gone. Because I need to reapply this. Got it. Okay, Spine Devils come flying in. And we're gonna throw some barbs. Do it, Cyrus. Do it, Trescott. The ones at Cyrus are going to be an 11 and a 20.
Even after the disadvantage.
That is with disadvantage.
Crap.
The ones at Trescott will be a 12 and a 5. Both of those will miss. You can utilize your reaction to do the catching the missile deal.
I'm gonna deflect missiles.
All right.
Let me just make sure. Oh hell yeah! I don't even. I don't need a key point to.
No,
do
it's
the
like, and it's
general
like based
deflection.
on your level too. So like if it's anything
it's-
below a 7, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's 1d10 plus Dex mod plus monk level.
Yeah. So
So-
it's 7 total points of damage, which means you just auto catch. it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna throw it back though because that is worse than me using my last key point on shooting
sure.
bolts.
Okay. It is your turn, Cyrus. You are blurred and extra protected.
Yes. All right. Well, what's his name didn't want my mace. So I'm gonna use it my damn self.
No, he has it. He literally
okay, he did
just
accept the
used
mace.
it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm stupid. That means I'm going to hit you with my quarterstaff. And it's this guy right there. What the frick? Okay, there we go. First attack.
Cyrus, as
What?
a note, you would have noticed this before. Your fists seem to do more damage against these fiends than your quarterstaff does.
My quarterstaff's a monk weapon though.
Does it count towards the like magical ability,
I think
or is it just like your fists?
The monk, the answer is yes.
Oh my god, that's so obscene.
where's the frickin'...
Monks are just magic.
Nope,
Okay.
nope. It's actually just unarmed strikes.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I did
you
think it was
would
monk weapons, that's my
know
bad.
this. It's either
Yeah.
the Radiant Sunbolts, which also deal the magical type of damage, or your
Yeah.
fists seem to do that, which I assume some of our flavoring for this would be like, every time you punch someone, it's slightly radiant.
Yeah. I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
Brandon's ugly face. 22.
Yeah, absolutely hits for the same amount of damage that quarterstaff would have done, except it actually does that damage.
Okay, let's see.
So it hits for 8 on the first.
Let me just double check. This is down here. How much key points is this? Only 1. Okay. When you hit another creature with a melee attack, you can spend 1 key point. Okay, I'm gonna spend a key point from that and attempt to stun him.
Okay, what's the save?
Succeed on a con save, and my save DC is 14.
23.
Damn. All right. Incredibly rude.
Incredibly rude. You try to stun him, and he just like looks at you.
Then I get to do my second attack.
Yep. 18 hits for
Is it
5
18?
more.
Okay, and then I get that free monk attack.
Yep.
As my bonus action.
Offhand. 22. The hits for 7 more. Yeah.
Punch.
Working
punch,
away
punch.
at him. Working away.
And that is my turn, and I have no more key.
B in front of you, this barbed devil hissing at you, trying to grab the shield from your back.
So, V's been, after all the sound, she's been silent. Just holding onto thing. And she sees this person come up and scream for the shield. She's gonna think to herself, Gargaroth, you dare try to leave me when my ally just died? Like, she is, unlike ever talking to him before, she is at a despair, and like you can feel her anger. It's almost like a null kind of. She's unlike she's ever talked to him before. My companion just died.
Well, you could have done more to save her then. You've never shown any respect for me. You don't even say my name correctly.
Oh, respect?
Yes, respect.
I don't think you understand right now. See, you see my race? It lives for thousands of years. If you do not help me burn down the ground of Avernus itself, I will make sure that you stay in that shield for the rest of time.
Seems
Give
that
me
you
the
have
power
to win
I need
first.
to murder all of those that have wronged Lulu and killed her today. And do it now before I have to ask a second time.
Let's see. Roll me intimidation.
Alright.
We've chosen the nuclear option, Joel.
Which we chosen.
No, real talk. Does V have a
She's my
God, what's the One Punch Man robot friend?
What?
I forgot his name.
Oh yeah, his the sidekick.
Yeah. Does V have a core that can go nuclear? He's like, no option left. Goodbye.
Boop.
What's his name? That's the G.
So,
Try. She's in a
Yeah.
real state, Joel.
yeah, he just laughs at you.
Uh-oh.
I live for eternity. Trapped in the shield or not, fiends will come to find me, to free me. I will outlast you, B.
I will jump into the pit with both of us, and we will stay there together.
So be it.
Gargaroth doesn't blink, man.
I know. It's a real pain in
Play
the ass.
chicken with Gargaroth.
No, he's Genos now.
V, action, bonus action, movement. Dude, try to take a shield.
All right. So be it. and I guess she's going to. I think she's still gonna hold Lulu in one hand, but she's gonna try to hit the guy in front of her with her lightning launcher with one arm.
Okay.
She doesn't have a shield hold, so she can do it. 10.
And unfortunately, he dodges backwards out of the way.
Okay. And 22.
22 will find the mark for 12 total lightning damage. Okay. Gets shocked by you. Goes, just hand it over!
You don't want this shield, and we're going into the pit. Do you want to join us?
I do want the shield. I want to free what's inside of it. I want the shield.
Tried. All right. That'll be your turn.
Aragon will attack Trescott here. Okay. Will hit on one of these. A 14 will miss. The 24 will hit for 14 slashing damage. Prescott's turn.
Yeah, okay. That's not great. That is not great. Decidedly not great.
Of the ones in front of Trescott, this one definitely looks more injured, having been smote previously.
Okay, yeah, Trescott's just gonna hit him again. Babyface.
Okay. 18. Does hit. They're wearing quite heavy armor here, but the 18 will find the mark.
Mind Smite is just once. Oh no, I can do that. I can do that for each hit.
Yes.
Oh,
As
that's
long
sick.
as you
All
have
right.
spell slots.
Yeah, I will do a level 1 smite on him.
Okay.
For 17.
17 total, which will be just enough. You have smote the Maragon to the ground.
And then I suppose Trescott's going to use his second attack on the bearded devil in front of him. Come on, don't miss. Uh-oh. It's a 10.
The 10 will unfortunately miss, and apologies if you can hear the revving of, I guess, a leaf blower outside because it is that time of day.
No,
it
that's
could be worse.
that's just the demon
Could be
grinder.
geese. It could be the geese.
Could
Could
be
be
the
a geese
geese.
It could be a geese with a leaf blow. That'd be good.
Oh, man, imagine. Yeah, okay. Trescott. Unfortunately, a 10 will miss. Any bonus actions, movement, or otherwise?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
He's used like his channel ability, his divine sense does like nothing. Lay out hands is an action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have many
Oops.
spells that he has listed, but you know, we'll get to that later. All right. Our monodrone kind of floats over this way, looks down at Francis with his one eye, and seemingly like pity. Will land in front of the little eye slit, summons a dagger to its hand, attempts to stab the thing inside. Rolls a 21
Jeez.
and deals 3 piercing damage. And goes,
Nice. Well done. You've lended us great aid, weird floating eye.
Francis, it's your turn.
Can I
Wonderful.
see the
We've
guy
replaced
inside?
Lulu.
Yeah, I mean, like, you see...
He's not in the way, is he?
What?
The Modron?
He probably, like, floats back up out of the way.
All right, I will try commanding the driver. Excuse me, you're being frightfully rude. Would you mind disembarking?
Disembark.
Mind the gap.
Wisdom save. Rolls a 10.
Yes, that's a fail.
Yes, it seems I must disembark.
And then I'll move around to the side of the demon grinder and fire off an eldritch blast at the devil trying to take the shield from V.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So 25 and an 11.
25 definitely hits for the 8 points of damage. Does alert him to your presence here, and he dodges out of the way of the second one.
Sorry, that ends my turn, Joel. I've got nothing else.
The Barb Devil looks around, looks at the state that V is in, and I'm gonna roll him intelligence check here. Hard enough. Fine, I'll pry it from your dead hands, and we'll make 3 attacks. Claws, one with the tail. A 9, a 19, and a 20.
The 19 and 20 will hit.
16 total points of damage.
She will go down.
You like that, Connor?
Yeah, it took away that one.
All right. Fawcett looks around and says, everything's so bloody far away. All right. Going
What the hell
to
is equilateral distance?
hobble. Would have been really nice to get these shackles off. Fuck. And I think that's as far as he can go.
I don't know why, I just like the idea of an Ultraloth saying fuck. It's pretty funny.
Right? Hugo, it's your turn.
It sure is. Yeah, I mean, I'm still seeing V get a bit mobbed, so I'm going to try to finish off that guy I hit earlier. We'll just be, balance out the disadvantage, so it'll be normal.
Right.
That's a 14, unfortunately.
The 14, as he sees the glint from the scope, alerts him to your firing shot, and he moves out of the way.
Fuck. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I suppose I'll see if Francis gets chomped again. And I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Floating about here. I think our friend Barnabas goes, over here! Yes, pay attention to me! Is going to upcast his magic missile. The level 3. Deal. Oh, okay. He did okay. 9, 12, 15 points of damage. Trying to distract the Barbed Devil from V. Okay. Bearded Devils in combat here. Do so. Beard and Glaive and Beard and Glaive against Trescott. That is going to be an 11 and a 9. Love that for him. With the disadvantage against Cyrus, it'll be a 13 and a 16.
Get that done.
Without the disadvantage, that would have been a 24 and a nat 20, so good on you.
Very glad.
Blur is looking real good right now.
Thank you for the blur.
Yeah, Blur's looking real spicy. The Spine Devils fly over this way. Yeah, we're gonna do a strafing pattern here. 2 for an Ultraloth, 2 for a Flame Skull. Fawcett gets crit on one of these, and hit on the next one. Wow, there's a nat 20 and a 19. So he will end up taking 13 piercing and 10 fire damage.
Is he not immune?
He's
an Ultraloth?
resistant to fire, but not immune.
Yugoloth.
Also resistant to piercing. Well. Okay. Unfortunate. Our Flame Skull buddy is immune to the fire damage, but does take these 6 piercing damage to the dome.
Literally.
Yep. Because that's all he can do. Cyrus.
I am going to attempt to punch this man's to death.
Yeah.
Get punched.
16 hits.
Hells yeah. I'll punch him again.
Absolutely. Another 16 hits for 10, and that'll be enough to kill him.
Awesome.
You crunch through his sternum.
And I'll do my little offhand against this ugly monster.
Yeah. 15.
Another 15.
Will be enough to hit.
10 damage.
Yes.
Hey, loser, I'm right here. Come at me,
That's
scrub.
a amount of damage, too. Yeah, and he gets punched with his... Ah! Just give me the shield!
I like the idea of like I just like punch the barb devil twice, he dies, and then I like wheel around and kind of sucker punch this demon.
It just gets clocked in the head after dodging away from a bullet. Yeah. All right.
He dodged into my fist.
V, I need a death save.
Okay.
Come on, nat 20.
Okay.
Close.
One success.
Sass, this is also me realizing, hey, Francis,
Oh,
that mantle, because it is concentration, means that Maragon in the back would have.
So he's about to have 6 turns in a row.
No.
Fuck everyone.
No. Not gonna give him 6 turns in a row. I'm just gonna give him his turn. I had forgotten about that. And he's gonna close the distance. Feet here. Prescott.
Triscott is going to attempt to, not die by killing.
Yeah, Trescott's looking real rough here.
He's going to attack the bearded devil, in front of him. 18.
18 does hit.
We're gonna strike him level 2. Yeah. So we gotta do that, and then another D8.
Okay. Oh,
22
22
points?
total points of damage here. Yeah, this bearded devil has been uninjured so far, but takes the smite directly to the face.
Okay, I will attack him again. 19.
19 does hit.
I've not been paying attention to their general health pool, so we're gonna smite again, but this time at level 1.
Oh,
Minimum damage on the divine smite. Or near.
16 more points of damage here, and now 2 smites back to back. He looks pretty injured.
No, I needed him to die.
Yeah, this one was uninjured until that point.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's Triscott's turn.
Okay. Our monodrone friend. Eat merp. Merp. Eat merp. Start flying out this way.
True.
Francis.
has the
Oh, yeah, he
the
would have gotten
bearded
out.
devil, did he get out?
Yeah, he would have gotten out.
All right. Oh, good, on the side I'm on. I will command him to kneel, if I can.
Let's
I
see
didn't
how it
realize you were
goes.
Godric the Grafted.
Oh. Command thee. Kneel. An 11. He kneels.
It's a loser.
Yes. And then I'll just do. I'm doing the exact same turn basically. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the barbed.
Yeah, the one way out here. Sure.
So that's nat
Oh,
one.
that
nice,
one's
and
gonna
a
miss
12.
the 12. Both of these will miss. Unfortunately, he's
okay.
a swift boy.
I'll just pardon me, coming through, hiding behind the demon grinder, and then in my turn.
It's the demon grinder's like jaws slowly just. It's finally off. It no longer burbles and gargles. The Barb Devil. He is down. Is going.
Does he care more about the shield, or does he care
Grab
more
the
about
shield.
not getting hit? All right.
Going to grab the shield and run. Give him his action to take the shield here. We'll run this direction. 30.
Cyrus,
Yeah, I
what's the-
would. I
Yep.
would like to do the attack of opportunity.
We'll get
I
one.
think that's more valuable than a potential catch thing. 16.
16 does hit for 8. It kind of like knocks him off kilter here. Okay, not dead. Oh, Bozit goes, well, I'm never keeping up with that one. Fine, Trescott, I'm coming. And he will have to make a dash action to get to here. You go. The Barb Devil is running away.
Yeah, I'm gonna League of Extraordinary Gentlemen him, which is a
God, what a
very
good movie.
obscure reference. What a
Really?
I
great
love
movie.
that movie, man.
It's
really
so bad.
Good.
It's so good.
No.
It's so
Alan
bad. It's good.
Quarterride.
Yeah,
I
I'm
watched it as
gonna
a child and I
long
was
shot him.
bored.
I'm gonna hit the long shot and see if I can get him and stop him running. That is a 27 to hit. For 16 points of piercing damage.
Uh-huh. It hits. It slams into him. Fortunately, you do not get your sneak attack in any of this
I do
portion
not,
here.
no.
He is bleeding black blood all over the place and is stumbling onwards.
God. Francis, I've shot this chap like 3 times and he's still going.
But you keep
I
shooting
hope
them in
he
the
doesn't.
leg.
I know, but it's more fun that way. Oh well. Next round.
He
Oh,
is
that's my son.
so injured. I think
Wait, do we even want that shield?
Barnabas.
Do we want to get rid of that shield?
We might not want the shield. We definitely want them to not have the shield.
Wow, Cyrus, you've got very good hearing, because I was talking to Francis.
I thought Connor was talking. Okay.
Ah.
Did not realize Hugo.
Barnabas goes, "Do we want the shield, or are we like letting them take it?"
Well, Barnabas, we want them to not have it. I
All
don't know
right,
if we want it.
magic missile. He will expend his last spell slot to magic missile the devil, and yeah, he'll die. That barb devil goes down.
Shot in the back.
Now save V, you bastard! Barb
It's not
devil
gonna be.
will attack Trescott. Yeah.
I can't heal people. Oh well, I can. I can't right now.
Okay. The beard will miss. The glaive is a 20.
That is a tie.
It will deal 7 points of slashing damage. I need a con save from Trescott.
Does that technically happen before he goes down?
So the strength of body doesn't matter. It is a con save against an infernal wound.
Right. The only reason I ask is because of aura protection.
Or protection would, yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So that's 7 plus this 10.
He already has his on his. +5 already. Con save. I believe takes into account his.
Oh, it does. I honestly
So
did not
his,
even realize
his
that.
saves all have that taken into account. We just have to keep it in mind for everyone else.
Okay.
So he fails and
Uh-oh.
is marked with an infernal wound. Watch it burn on his body.
It's not a problem.
For us at home, this will kill him if it is not handled.
Uh-oh. That's no good.
You're
This
not
bearded
allowed to
devil
kill-
kneels. Way over here.
You can't kill Trescott when he has a baby, okay?
I already talked to him about this. Kill him.
Let's kill him.
2 tail spines thrown at Cyrus here. 14 and 12. Both of those will miss. The other 2 will go towards Barnabas. Miss 7 and a 6. Cyrus. And I think
Okay,
they're
well-
actually gonna live out. I think they're done. Dude went down.
Okay, that's fine. I need to make sure Trescott does not die. So I am also... Let's see, so I could do 2 of those. 1d6 versus... Yeah, they're literally the same, except Sunbolt is radiant damage for sure.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to shoot the other gross baby face
Okay.
with 2 radiant sunbolts. My normal attack, my extra attack.
Okay, normal. The 22 will hit 5.
That is all I can do. I have no key points.
Don't you don't get the free bonus action one?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll run up to him and punch him in the face. 23.
5 more. Yep.
Very
Okay.
consistent general damage. That's my turn.
I need another death save. It's been a long day.
8.
1 failure.
Okay.
Crap, Trescott's gonna have to make his death save.
The Maragon is going to Cyrus.
Hello.
Roll the 2 attacks. 18 and an 11. End up missing just barely here. Prescott
Barnabas gave me the blur, right? I need to thank this dude. 15.
Okay, Trescott saves on his death save. Hermonotrone. Dash action out here. Francis.
Yeah, Joel.
Gets
I will. Let's see. I will run here first, and I will attempt to command the bearded devil with stay. There's a good boy. Stay there.
Okay. It takes. That's a 6.
Yes.
Yes, master,
so-
I shall stay.
So that was my bonus action. So I will. Let's see. I move 10, and then I'll move there. So that's my movement. Then I'll dash as an action to get to there.
Okay.
That ends my turn.
Dead. Pause it. Finally in range of anything. Going to lay about with the mace. Yeah. First 2 hits here will deal 14 total points of damage and kill this one. And he will hobble to the Maragon and hit this one. 21 for 5 points of damage. I'm finally in the battle. All right. You go.
Yeah, I am going to.
Very far.
Yes, yeah, they are very far. They're still just about within. Oh no, yeah, they are within my disadvantage range. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot the Maragon in front of Cyrus.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, it'll be standardized. I like it when no one comes near me in combat. That's a 16.
16 will just hit.
So nearly a max roll of damage.
Yeah.
24 piercing.
24.
And,
That's your second 24 on those rolls,
it
too.
is, yeah. I've
For
rolled super high today.
31, it'll be enough
31.
to kill him as the
You get
bullet
red
blasts
blue number.
through. Blasts through his baby-faced mask.
I could barely even see what that was, but I assumed it was hostile. And yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Barnabas looks back at Francis. He's going to die if we don't do something.
I know, Barnabas. I'm coming.
Well, I'm out of spell slots. He will float about agitatedly. Our last bearded devil stays. Spine devils fly up and away.
Cowards.
Yeah, absolutely. They leaving. Cyrus? Is there anything that you would like to do here? The only remaining enemy on the field is this bearded devil very, very far away.
My thrall.
Hey. Hey, Francis. Do we still need to take care of that bearded devil over there?
Yeah, I can't. I'm not permanently in control of him. I will lose the ability to do so. So he probably should be killed.
Okay, I will use my dash action to run 90 feet. Unfortunately, I cannot use it as a bonus action because that requires key, and I do not have any of that.
Yes. A long fight. B. Roll high.
Yeah. 13.
Another success.
Crap.
Prescott.
Hey.
Fail. Is that 1 or 2?
1 success, 1 failure.
Our monodrone will just come and float. Ain't merp. Back to Francis. Ain't merp. Francis?
Can we sacrifice the monodrone to heal with quick?
Let me just see. I think I can get both Trescott and the So aid is a range of 30 feet. So I will cast aid, giving them 5 extra hit points and increasing their hit points by 5. And I guess I'll target Lulu as well in the hope.
Oh. Wait a fucking minute.
Now, Joel, don't give me sass here about.
Prescott has an infernal wound. So he auto fails. When you take damage when you're down, do you not auto fail?
Yeah, you take a death fail.
Yeah. Okay.
That would only be
2 and 2.
death fails,
Okay. I just want to make sure.
right?
Okay. Trescott's back. Fortunately, with magical healing, the wound does close.
Thank goodness.
Posit can't help. Kind of runs back this direction. Hugo?
Yeah. You know what? I'm mostly gonna move, I think. I think I'm going to sidle down. What's the state of this bearded chap here? Can I see?
Well, he is no longer stay. He is now panic and either fight or flight.
Alright. Well, if I see him, like, no longer staying, I'll shoot at him.
Yeah, he is no
This
longer
one's in
staying.
advantage range. I want to crit. I haven't rolled a 20 in ages. Crit, go. God damn it.
22 hits for 12.
12 points of piercing.
Is still
and
up.
10 points of sneak. Hey.
Oh, yeah. That'll be enough. He goes down as a bullet blasts out through his head. And Cyrus, you're sprayed in some nice devilish viscera.
Yay. I love not being a
Hooray.
spellcaster. I can't prestidigitation clean myself.
And
Well,
so,
you have to remain a dirty boy.
this horrific
And I'll end my turn.
combat comes to a close. All of the enemies have either fled or died.
Hugo just looks at his completely unbothered state and realizes he's bruised all down his shoulder from endlessly firing his rifle. Wow, I've never been left that alone before.
Oh, looks
I
like
think-
you almost got hit by the demon grinder, but
Yes, thankfully it doesn't quite handle stairs. That
Yeah.
was most useful. I actually had a whole plan. I was going to go over by the wall of the stairs and then dodge out the way and have it smash into the wall, but thankfully just a few stairs felled it, which might be a problem for us.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
V's gonna, like, you know, really injured, kind of limping a little bit, still holding Lulu like a football, and kind of limp over to where the shield is. She's gonna pick it up. She's gonna whisper, "You're going to regret that decision." And then just come back to the group.
We can handle the aftermath of this, death and otherwise, after a little break halfway through. We'll be right back
Yes.
with more Descent into Avernus.
Descent of
Yes!
sadness.
Oh, Lulu died.
She fucking died.
She's dead.
Well, at least you won't give us the runaround anymore.
You're
If you bring
enjoying
back
this too
Lulu
much.
instead of Clem, I'm gonna be so mad.
Wait, what?
If you bring back Lulu somehow instead of Clem, I'm gonna be real mad.
What do you mean?
Just saying.
Why would we want Klim back? He
Some-
was an annoying prick.
I liked Clem.
I'm
I mean,
glad he
personally,
exploded.
I liked Clem more than Lulu. V likes Lulu more than Clem.
We just bring Clem back. We're like, Clem, where's the burning citadel? Ah! He'll
Wow.
know, probably. He loves
It's
citadel.
it just happens V's always around the NPCs that die, like literally near her.
Should like think
Maybe
about
it's just
why
her.
that is. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, she does mercy kill some of them.
Mercy kill some of them.
I did.
Oh, it's true.
But-
true. Well,
Just a killing machine, literally.
welcome back to Descent into Avernus. Lulu died.
Hmm.
People aren't looking really healthy here. What do you want to do?
Curl up into the fetal position and cry.
Perhaps we should put some distance between ourselves and here and find a spot to recover.
I think we might want to take a look at the whole missing wheel debacle first.
Oh, right.
Whoops.
Kinda, like all hobble over to
Yep, it's missing. Yep.
Yep, that's a missing wheel.
hobble over to the demon grinder and
Where's those
what's
birdie
up?
fellas?
Francis, can you hold Lulu while I repair the vehicle?
I can. Yes.
I think it would probably be in everyone's best interest to maybe take a short rest first.
I will do it if the DM suggests it. I will take a short rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Might be wise.
I'm gonna use my 2 remaining hit dice.
I think, man, this is so I'm so mixed. I don't think V would. I think V is in a full-on just rage of
Okay.
really, really mad.
You're gonna
And I think
rage
she
fix
just
the
wants
demon
to-
grinder?
I think she just wants to fix the demon grinder, go chuck the pit, him into the. I think she's just distraught, so she doesn't worry about herself right now. Cat wants to heal, but I think she's gonna fix the vehicle instead.
All right.
I'll also play my Song of Rest.
Sure.
Thank
Oh, okay, then we'll have one
It's
less of
meatball
those.
parade.
And I would have...
Go ahead and roll me some Tinker Tools with Intelligence. 14. Yep, wheel's missing. It looks like the damage to the axle is minimal. Probably repair it. Hopefully, Demon Grinder is functional enough to, keep its normal speed and pace as you kind of like evaluate the situation here. It does look like, the axle has, suffered some damage here. Will be more prone to any form of breakdown or don't really have the materials like replace it with an axle. Either need to find one, make one. But you can
But it will work. for now.
and reattach the wheel. You do have the tools to make that happen. May not be pretty, be on there.
It's definitely not going to be pretty because she's very distracted.
Head and roll Tinker. You will need help, so at some point in time, someone
20.
I think Bozit would come help hold the wheel for you because it's rather
Maybe
large.
The Modron could help.
Modron does not have very strong arms.
Keep up.
Yeah, so with help there, Bozit will assist you in placing the wheel back onto axle. Again, it having, like, the bolts that were there have basically just been sheared straight off, like, while it did this. Have to use spares and maybe whatever metal you might have to just attach the damn thing to the axle. There. It's on. Probably takes the hour to actually.
I think when it finishes, she's probably just gonna like collapse on the ground and just kind of lay there. Like there's bits of metal sticking out randomly. There's where the steam was let out. There's like I guess a sort like peeling, kind of like a gaping hole in the connecting joints. Probably still like leaking slowly.
Should we get out of here?
Yes.
What do we want to do with the whole, body issue?
I need to go to the pit anyway. Maybe we just bring her with us.
Alright. How far is the pit? Is it sort of the edge visible?
We're like,
Yeah, like, so the pit itself is, you know, a rather large
Massive,
rift.
yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take you back to the overmatch. Yeah, so the pit would extend all the way over to where you are, right? You just kind of have to drive south to be able to be at the pit.
Well, I suppose we go there.
Okay. Backing the vehicle slowly off the stairs to hopefully not damage anything. Everyone piles in once again. Drive a short distance southward, the edge of the pit of shoe.
I think V would get out and walk to the edge. Look down. Well, this is where you and I part ways, finally, and you spend the rest of your existence.
So is my memory. I will have revenge upon you. This plane or another. Someone will find me. Someone will free me. I will claim your life and soul.
You won't remember a thing, even this conversation, in a minute. Your threats mean nothing to me.
Umras, an old friend of mine. Go ahead. Boss me.
She tosses him in. She does not hesitate. She's just like, all right.
And so,
Yeet!
the shields and Gargoth go plummeting into the gooey depths of the pit of Shu.
At least that's one problem dealt with.
Before I threw him in, he said that him and Shumareth were friends, and that he'd come and find me, take my soul. But honestly, at this point, I'm just better to be rid of him for at least even a moment. I'll take that trade any day.
I mean, I think he'll be joining the queue in terms of the whole, you know, take our soul and all that sort of stuff. We've annoyed quite a few people here, and I doubt that him and Shumrath were exactly friends. They sound like they'd be more, you know, rivals or warring factions. Who knows?
Yeah. Well. There's more trouble than it's worth, and... Well, what do we do now? We were trying to find the sword for Lulu.
I think Lulu's our sword now. She used to be a companion to Zariel, but because of Zariel, even if indirectly, she's dead. Maybe... And I do feel bad saying this, but maybe we can manipulate Zariel into recognizing what she's become because of what happened to Lulu. Maybe...
But do we even know what she's become? What
I
of
mean,
the
she
things I'm
runs this
struggling
layer
with-
of hell, that's what we've been told.
Well, there certainly seems to be different, you know, groups at play here. we don't even know what Zariel's trying to do. I mean, Elturel obviously is being dragged down, but aside from that, we have all sort of, you know, knowledge of what's happening and very little knowledge of why.
I mean, do we need to know why? That's a pretty evil thing to do, and apparently she's been leading devils, so I would assume that she's not doing the bidding of angels for it now.
Cool. But I'd also say that the devils have been, well, as strange a comparison as it is to make, probably the more logical group that we've met here compared to the demons and other nasty flying things. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that I exactly think Zariel is up to anything that is good, but
We just fought 10
I
of
say
them.
that, well, yes, I know, but they're not exactly, you know, meaningless fiends or whatnot, are they? My point is mostly, it would have been good to perhaps glean a little more knowledge before Lulu's untimely passing. We don't even know what we're getting the sword for. For all we know, Lulu was still on Zariel's side. We never really quizzed her about it.
Lulu did believe that the sword could free Elturel, correct? Perhaps. I mean,
believe
I
so.
think we should. I think we should still at least seek out the sword, and perhaps we can figure it out, even without Lulu.
I mean, that seems like it's our only course of action, doesn't it? It's the only thing we had a lead on.
I think V would turn to Bazet and be like, if we release your shackles, is it only you that can teleport out of here? Or can you take others?
Fortunately,
the
it
plane.
will just be me. I believe your friend Lulu might add the ability to transverse the planes. A particular type of teleportation magic. Be a step higher than mine.
Hey, what were you getting at?
I don't know anymore. I thought maybe if I could we can just teleport the people of Elturel out of here. We can just leave this whole place alone. I just want to go home.
I mean, how
This
many
is-
people are even still in Elturel? We haven't checked on it in some time, you know, it wasn't exactly looking like great prospects when last we were there.
When were we last there?
Days ago.
Days, 3 days.
I mean, we basically almost died in there in the course of a couple of hours. What is it going to be like now? We might be risking our life and souls and all sorts of other existential nonsense to save a city of ghosts at this point.
Well, my rune is still active for the sword that Rhea has, so at least she's still alive currently.
Good news.
But you have a point. You can see like V's like kind of like sunken, just kind of like sitting there and just trails off.
Well, I think we should at least recover the sword and see where we can go from there. And also, I have a contract to fulfill, of course.
Oh yes, there's the
My
whole,
immortal soul is probably the most in peril at the moment.
Well, perhaps we should be looking at that. I mean, at least that's a real tangible threat, and we sort of have information to go on the warlords as well.
Well, is Bell a warlord? Do we know
No,
if Bell's
Bell's
a...
a pit fiend. He's not one of the warlords.
So we can either try to hunt down the warlords, or we can go after the mirror to get back to Uberox, and maybe they'll let us know where it might be. The sword.
Regardless of what we choose, even though we took a little bit of a rest here, I'm so very tired. we need to find somewhere, I guess, with a modicum of safety for this place, and you know, make sure all of our faculties are back.
Perhaps we could find a cave, or I don't know.
I'm sure the cave will have cave wasps.
That's true.
This place sucks.
Yes, no more wasps would be somewhat appreciated.
I thought I didn't like Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is a farmer's haven compared to this.
Hmm.
Yeah, we can try to rest. Thankfully, I don't need to sleep because I don't think I would be able to right now. Joel, from the obelisk area, there's like the big cliff thing. Is there any cave-like structures anywhere near that?
Yeah, you
or
want to like
anything that we can
drive around
spot?
the north end of this thing
I
and
think
see if
so.
there's something that you could maybe hole up in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's just perception checks from the group. Why not?
Okay.
I would say, Joel, specifically, I think we would be looking for a cave
Okay.
that's kind of shallow, because
Fine.
I don't think we want one that goes deep into the mountains where there's God knows what.
The bugbears.
Wise.
Balrog,
Wise.
Durin's Bane.
More oozes.
Durin's Bane.
Oh.
Makes sense that the two drivers have the best.
Yeah,
perception.
so as you're
Yeah,
looking
that's
about driving
see anything.
to the basically the northern side of the obelisk cliff, looking out over the river Styx and see an enormous dragon head across the river. There are some shallow indentations underneath the cliff itself. Nothing that we would call a cave. But something that might shelter you from the always consistently falling meteors and fireballs.
Hmm. This place is great.
You get there, Joel, I cast Leoman's tiny hut.
Okay. The hut springs forth, camouflaged as normal, to look like the little rocky outcropping there. So you hopefully don't get spotted by any particular baddies. Lehman's tiny hut lasts for 8 hours.
It does last for 8 hours.
Okay. The last rest we had was Tower of Erm. All right.
I don't know.
Oh,
God, I don't even know the last time, yeah.
I think it
Been a
was
while.
Tower of Erm. Which, and it's been a long enough time that you can take a rest. And while you're at it, I know I just had Sam make these overlays. Go ahead and level up.
Oh.
Hells bells.
Yeah.
These been so
It's happened to
point
me.
barbarian.
The,
I'm so mad.
make
On long
sure-
rest, we gain half of our hit dice, right?
Rage.
Correct. Make sure you guys have the accesses.
He's in full rage.
Yeah, you do. Go ahead and level there. Prescott will be weird. We'll level and
For right now, I'm essentially just gonna
Out.
give him his hit points, and I'm just gonna have it so that his charisma goes up by 2, just for the sake of mechanics only. And then,
gonna do it through the Charactermancer.
yeah,
You
You
could
want
just
me to-
like reset the thing and have him do it tonight when we finish the
that's
session.
actually, yeah. I'm not gonna do it through the Charactermancer.
Yeah, I was like, you just
Yeah, I'm just gonna
hit him
make
max
his
hit
HP
points. He can be
higher.
at 7 still.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Welcome to level 8.
I didn't expect a level.
No,
Right.
I wasn't ready.
Wasn't ready.
You know we got to roll.
Oh,
on the
hey,
health.
anyone want to roll yet?
You gotta roll.
Yeah.
I'm not rolling. I'm not doing it.
Roll.
That's a
Alright,
max
well, I
right
got
there.
average.
Roll.
Oh, it's easy. It's just an ability score. Nice. Now I even gotta think about it.
Look, I got the average.
Hugo now has 69 hit points. Nice.
Nice.
Ah,
Okay.
crap. I was going to take a feat.
Nice.
Like 5 seconds. I'm pretty sure I had the feat bookmarked.
You're gonna take a feat? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What food do you
I
take?
just haven't done feats. I just like
I don't remember.
got time to.
My psionic energy dice has increased to a D8.
A billion feet.
I'm pretty sure I was gonna take Fey Touched.
Okay.
Because I wanted even more mobility.
I'm shocked.
Was it I don't remember, that's the issue.
Sentinel's banned, right?
Yeah. I think. At least it's banned in my campaign. I don't know why I said yeah.
You can run Sentinel if you'd like to.
Uh,
I don't have any of the other normal things that Connor bans. So
Maybe Sentinel and Lucky.
I ban Lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky
Yeah,
is
I mean,
absolutely.
Lucky's just.
I have a halfling in a different game. There's also, I guess there's an ability they get later where they can like confer their lucky
Yeah.
on a reaction to someone else. Like I am 75% of the way through to just like banning halflings. Like I'm done. Just the amount of times that comes up is
I think one of
insane.
the things that 5e's done really badly is creature size. Like
Sure.
small player characters are like really weird in a bunch of ways. Some of which a lot of players don't even realize, like moving through larger creatures. Yeah, I don't know. Creature size, I don't think they handled well at all. Because they even still have the really outdated stuff of like, if you're a small creature, you can't wield a two-handed weapon. It's like,
Yeah. Which
why?
which we've kind of like gone away, we've done away with it as well with like in Tasha's. Just like, yeah, if you want to change what your stat bonuses are, just go for it. And it's like, okay, cool. So can we just like, we're just going to change everything. Have free reign at this point.
well, it's like variant human should just, in my opinion, at least how I do it, it's just an option for everyone. It's like,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
don't want your class stuff and you just want a feat,
Yeah, here you
that's
go.
fine.
Just do the thing. Yeah, variant
feats are
everything.
generally more in line with what you want to play, so go for it.
A little bit more customization.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Can you
there's
never
no
change
reason.
cantrips?
There are
You
Tasha's
learn cantrips, you don't
things.
prepare them.
Yeah,
there
but,
are
like,
some Tasha's things that let wizards. I think I
I
know
don't think I
wizards
change
can.
cantrips.
I'm not sure about the other ones.
Wizards
But I
can,
do know
yeah.
there's a Tasha's thing that's like, hey, you can have cantrip flexibility or something.
Classes. Artifice. You can change spells out, right? You know... Two cantrips at the...
Two.
Huh? So when you level, you can always, like, switch out.
Yeah, it just doesn't let me do it for the cantrips.
When you
Like, it's
gain a
not-
level in this class, you can replace one of the artificer cantrips you know with a cantrip from the artificer. So, I mean, we can physically just do that.
Okay.
Just need to tell me which one.
Yeah, I would have to like just look down.
Yeah, it takes, like, seconds
Alright.
to add into...
Give me a second. I'm tempted for the prestidigitation just for
For small happiness somewhere here and
Oh, I was kidding.
in hell.
Prestidigitation is great, yeah. That and Minor Illusion are just like how to be a wizard and impress people.
Ah, the common folk. Serve my sparkles.
I've made a shiny rock, and it's so clean.
And look at this, a noise
Oh.
appears from nowhere.
That's
Now
so
you have
cool.
3 hands. Whoa. Just don't touch it.
Just don't do anything. It's there, I swear. It's real.
Wizards are so cool.
I
I'm
ended up taking
slowly
Gift of the
becoming
Gem
Francis.
Dragon. Is that fine?
Gem dragon?
It didn't say I had to be.
Justin's like, Cyrus is now
Pretty
a
sure you
Fey
have
Touch
to be.
Gem Dragon.
Yeah.
No,
Wow, we're really getting in this.
I think the reason is because I do use a lot of bonus actions, so I didn't want the Misty Step because I already used bonus actions. And then Gift
Oh
of the
my
Gem Dragon just gives me
God.
another reaction to
Gift of the
punish
Gem
people
Dragon
from
is
hitting me.
insane. That's so good.
Does it
It's
just
fine.
give you jammies?
It's as a reaction, you can make people take 2d8 damage and get pushed 10 feet away from
What
you.
the hell? It's
Justin, you're already a
hellish.
monk.
It's hellish rebuke, but better.
That pushes people and better and free and a reaction. Yes.
Blech. The combos.
What the fuck is Fizzband's Treasury of Dragons?
That's their newest. It's what the stone is a amethyst dragon, born, which comes out of that book.
No, he's a cleric, Joel. Always forgetting that.
Amethyst dragonborn cleric. What? Come
Right,
on.
I've done my level up. I'm
Okay.
now level 8.
I too am now level 8. I'm a rogue 5, fighter 3. There you go. I get
Oh,
uncanny
really?
dodge.
I didn't know
Can't
you
kill-
had fighter as well.
Ah, yeah, I'm a renegade soul knife fighter
Oh.
rogue. There you go.
Well, I've finally
We're
taken a
dipping into
spell that-
everything.
I'm just going for
The
as many
Sun Goku.
words as possible. I'm about to become an evocation circle of moon druid wizard fighter rogue.
Sounds good.
don't forget one level into a Glamour Bard.
Oh yeah, of course.
I've finally taken a spell that does damage.
What'd you
Oh.
take?
Sacred
No, I took Ralotham's Psychic Lance.
Some of the names.
That sounds like an Elden Ring ability.
It does.
Yeah.
I like when they give them like Liam's
That
tiny
was
heart and
gifted
stuff.
this lance by his consort, Ralika. It deals 50d6.
But you, Tarnished, are maidenless.
But you.
What maidenless behavior befalls thee, Tarnished?
Cool. Wow.
Switched out one of my abilities to take this. Slow.
Slow. Oh, great.
Hmm.
Love that for me.
I know, there's so much to it. It does so many
It
different
does
things.
so many things.
Oh,
More
wow.
area of effect control spells. Awesome. Yeah, okay. So, fortunately, one involved here, underneath the shadow of the obelisk, you get your long rest. Yay.
I'd
Yay.
take damage.
Unfortunately, Lulu is still very dead. What would you like to do?
I don't know why I didn't mean to laugh. I thought it was just funny that you were like, Lulu's alive. You were like,
What? Ow!
I mean, both I
Just
and
need a long
Hugo
rest, obviously.
does find Lulu being dead like the smallest bit funny. But
Come on.
what a villain.
whoa,
Lulu was
spoilers.
requested to teleport herself and V directly into the middle of combat. And we
I
went,
invited other people to come.
and we went, okay. So, you wake up, think it might be morning. It's never dark on Avernus. It is always that reddish hue. Where do you want to go?
Well, I imagine we're
Like to go
heading
home.
I imagine we're heading for Bell's Forge.
All right.
Are we going to find the warlords, or are we going to the mirror?
Well, yes, Francis. How much of a pressing issue do you believe this contract on your soul to be? Because I view it as quite pressing, but you may have.
Well, the thing is he didn't give a time to say that it must be done within a certain amount
He
of
also
days.
didn't seem overly patient, though.
I mean, the problem is that I imagine these warlords are powerful beings, and what, do we just show up and challenge them and fight them? Perhaps.
I mean, you say that, but I do think that that is probably what our plan with Zariel is going to amount to as well.
Well, perhaps we can find things that will help us at a place like Bell's Forge. It sounds maybe like a haven for magical items or something.
Yes, well, yeah, that's a sure thing. I'm easy like a Sontag Morgan.
So, want to head toward Bell's Forge. Yeah, so the other location would have been maybe the mirror. You what you think to be Lulu's. The forge is quite a ways away. The one singular crossing you know of, Stygian Dock. Day's ride down to Styx again, past the Tower of, well, where the Tower of Rome used to be. Would you like to cross the bridge and
Well,
go
that's what
towards the two fortresses that are there where the devils came from?
I mean, judging by the map, we can go around and not have to cross that bridge, because I imagine if we try and cross it...
make the trip a lot longer by doing so.
But, I mean...
Can we cross it? If you look at the map right here, and like lay it out, there seems to be where the River Styx meets the pit. I don't know if that's drivable.
Oh yes, there's like a small inlet. Didn't they say that the River Styx was running into the pit, and that's what
Yeah,
was
that's what
sort
I
of
mean.
dissolving old Shummi?
Yeah. Pause it would speak up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the whole memory issue is stems from the River Styx. If you
Hang on,
touch the river,
Pause it.
same effect.
if we were to help Shumrath out, do you think he's too far gone, or do you think he might be useful?
Oh. Wrath. The issue is the greenish goo down there. That is Wrath now.
Oh, yeah, yes.
So, may not be the most useful. Like I said, I do know how to form small golem-like entities from him.
But
I don't know if that will be as
is your concern that we wouldn't be able to talk to Shumrath were he to regain his memories?
Were he to regain his memories, he doesn't even have a body. I don't know what you expect
But
him to do.
he's an entity, right? I mean, I
He is.
can speak to him telepathically.
He is. It might take some time for the effects of the river to wear off in it, if we were to do something about that.
It's just a thought, because I think that, you know, there might, if this is done deliberately, which it certainly seems like it is,
Oh, it is.
there might be a, you know, sort of a lock, if you like, not of Craig's variety, more of my own, like a canal lock that we may be able to shut off the tap, as it were. But if we're going that way, it might be something to investigate.
I would personally not like to help Shumrath that I just threw the shield in to keep.
Yes,
Because if Shumrath is not there,
that
then...
has complicated it. Yes. Okay. Well, it's just a thought. We may want to have a look. If we do go around that way, we may want to have a look.
I think that it might be safer, but I don't know how. I mean, this might be a small stream that we can jump across in the vehicles, or it might be a very wide river. I don't know.
That's
Oh,
true.
also, don't forget of he points at the map. Whatever this is.
It's clearly a piss cloud, Cyrus.
I believe that's sulfur, Francis. I mean, it smells relatively similar, really. So.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Should we try just going?
I mean, this thing does haul ass. We could, you know, sort of just smash
Ram
through
it?
anybody who tried to get in our way. Do they have, Joel? Do I remember if they have any sort of apparatus for blocking off the bridge, like a gate or a
It did not.
wall? Well, there we go. The voice in my head says they don't have any way of blocking off the bridge, so.
Fine, let's go that. We know what's on that path. It's safer, in a way.
The devil you know. Haha. Get it?
Uh-huh.
There's devils everywhere.
So,
Make sure you run over that smiler prick if we see him as well.
I do want someone for me a D100.
I'll do it.
Oh,
I like rolling.
okay.
Cyrus has become a bag of beans.
Okay.
52.
You just throw that in the pit along with the shield.
Oh God.
That is a
The stalk comes climbing out of the pit of Shumra.
Shumrat's
No,
just
Shumrath becomes the stock.
he's like Zack from
Just
League of
absorbs.
Legends. He just bounces,
Bounces
out.
out. Oh God. All right. Okay. You too. Right.
Nice
So
solid
Two devils
52.
up there.
we want to barrel through over the bridge. Yeah, I think driving down in that direction, you would see that there is quite a lot of activity around the buildings at the edge of the bridge on the southern side. Again, they do not seem to have any forceful way to stop anyone driving through here. A lot harder, but so you could barrel on through, and we'll find out what happens in that case.
I'm gonna laugh when we're like just throw her off and we're just into the pit too.
Fortunately, no one yet is on the bridge. There does seem to be some that are looking at the cage and crane apparatus that Fawcett was trapped inside of, but as soon as they see, like, machines coming barreling down the area, they're gonna run as far as away as they can and try to get out of the way. I think most everyone here is trying to stay out of the way of the machines themselves. There's some shaken fists, curses thrown out in, in a devilish tongue, and unfortunately for us, over the sound of your machines, you can't hear any of them. But it does look like any of the higher level fiends that were here are not here and cannot handle being driven at by your giant machine. So you get through, and I do think that some of the spined devils are sent after you, light, try and like scout or see how far you're going to go as you continue, southwards. Again, avoiding the hell wasp nests south. They would fall back behind quickly. That being said, V, roll me a tinker check. Intelligence.
All right.
Wheels coming off on this wagon.
17.
Yeah. Maintaining this speed for any longer period of time, and you're probably going to lose that wheel again.
I would guess I would relay this to Francis, who's driving.
Well, what should we do then? Should we
I
slow
think
down?
the obvious choice is slow down.
I
If
guess
we-
I'll.
If we slow down, it should be okay. I might be able to use some of the scrap in the back to see if I can start to work on
Would we not have to
an axle
be-
fix.
Stationary or something. I mean, you know best. Would we have to be stationary or?
In order to equip it, I would, but I have to make the part first.
Okay.
Well, Hugo, why don't you mount the harpoon gun on the top? And
Good
just
advice. I'll climb into the harpoon gun.
Okay, you've mounted the harpoon gun. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, good. That is a 19.
You note some of the Buzzy Boys have made their way out of the Hellwasp's nest. They're not approaching quickly, but they are doing the same thing that we had happen on the previous one. Is like, there is noise and vibration over in this direction. We have come out of the hive to see what is going on and if it is a threat.
We're moving away, right?
Correct, you're still like moving south and
So I'll
around.
dip in and say like, Some of those wasps, I hate reliving that instance or episode if you like, but some of those wasps are coming to check us out. However, I think personally if we keep moving away, they shouldn't be too much of a problem.
I'll keep driving away then.
Marvelous. I'll tell you if you need to speed up again. I'll keep an eye on the wasps, obviously.
Okay. Yeah, continuing southwards and around. Go ahead and roll me another perception. And you know what? While you're out here, Cyrus, you as well.
Perception. That's a 9, but I'll add a d8 to it.
Okay.
I got a 5 because of a net 1.
Who goes psychic powers? 8. Boom. 17.
Okay. So what I think we find here with a 17 is that the demon zapper is active and is blasting demons in a puddle pretty far away from it. We watch as line after line of these demons gets absolutely eviscerated by the lightning exuded from this tower.
Everyone, the demon zapper's on. It appears to be quite effective. Wait, we don't look like demons because we're in a demon grinder, and that would be a silly thing for demons to call this. What do you want to do? I mean, I'm somewhat curious as to who's operating it, but...
Maybe
we
it's
should get...
magically automatic.
Yeah, maybe it just shoots demons when they get close. And
I
well,
believe
none
the
of us
UN banned automated weaponry like that.
But I can't... Bazit, you're not a demon, are you?
No,
That's all right. Well, I mean,
yes, I mean, it seems preoccupied. It's sort of obliterating quite a lot of demons. We don't have to deal with it.
I don't think we should.
Barnabas would speak up. Well, I don't know if it actually interests you at all, but the rumor is that there's something trapped there that performs all of these actions.
Be trapped. Might be somebody needing our help who isn't a demon or a fiend or whatever you are, Bazit. No offense, for once.
Something powers the magic of the tower. I'm not quite sure, but... knowing this place, it means someone's been coerced, in a way, to do the deeds.
I've never seen lightning like that before.
Well, if it's somebody... Hold on. If it's somebody coerced, then presumably, assuming the devils, sort of our main proprietors of the demon zapper, it may be somebody captured or coerced by devils. That sounds like somebody who could actually be a true ally. It's up to you, but I think that this sounds like one of our best shots at, finding actual help in this place.
Barnabas looked. He was like, I thought I was doing just fine.
Oh, you are doing wonderfully, Barnabas, but, you are somewhat limited in scope simply due to your condition. You have been awfully helpful, though, I must admit.
Maybe we should check it out. Joel, what exactly is it like a big tower?
It's like a Tesla coil from Command and Conquer.
Yeah, it's kind of like a weird,
says,
beetle-y looking, Tesla coil tower, that zaps demons at quite a distance.
I mean, maybe we should check it out.
I would be interested in seeing there. Maybe they can help me fix my gauntlet.
I mean, whoever made that thing is clearly somewhat powerful.
All right, let's go.
Okay. As you head southwards towards the demon zapper, its crackling lightning does fade as you note that the demons that were approaching it have all been summarily zapped.
True to its word.
The map speaks up from the backpack. The purest of souls lures fiends into a hellish trap. Zap, zap.
I'm sorry, did the map just say zap, zap? Did anyone else hear that?
I heard that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bit of a like do a trap, zap zap.
Yes, it was unusually jovial for the map. He's usually quite a serious fellow. We said purest of souls, though. Cyrus, you're that sort. What's the purest of souls?
I would assume an angel, to be honest.
Like a promising place to start.
Radiant light cascades from a rusted metal monument shaped like upraised mandibles of a giant. Approaching, can go ahead and roll me.
Oh, yeah.
9.
Prescott got a 1.
11.
17.
I got 15.
You see in between the upraised mandibles, Cyrus, there's a form in an orb. It looks somewhat familiar. The unicorn. It seems suspended, hanging.
I don't like that.
Is this like really high up? Or it is?
It's pretty far, yeah.
So it's like this, right?
It's up.
Seems like there's a unicorn up there.
Oh, what?
You know, a horse with a point coming out of his forehead.
It's
A unicorn.
celestial. It's like an angel. I was kind of close, I suppose.
More like a horse.
Yes, okay, yeah. I mean, this seems like as safe a spot as any to patch the wheels up.
We want to help it?
We can try. I'm gonna yell up towards it, I guess, and just be like, "Hello, can you hear me?"
There is no response.
I will try it in Celestial. I will also tell the group that I'm trying it in Celestial. Same words, essentially. Bonjour.
Yeah.
Pouvez-vous m'écouter?
Celestial is French. Looking up, the unicorn's
Infernal's
eyes
German.
are closed. Doesn't seem to hear your voice. I think in the other vehicle, Bozit is getting very nervous. Glad that this thing sometimes not distinguish between demons and others. Rather just a fiendish creature.
None of us are fiendish, are we, Buzzet?
You. I am a
I'll back
fiend.
at him.
Yeah.
Well, maybe stay in the car.
Right.
Well, seeing as I actually have freaking resistance to radiant damage, and I assume this is radiant damage, I will attempt to get closer. This material on the ground, is that like solid?
Yeah, I mean it's a burnt ash.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I guess I will just kind of travel to like the base of the beetle or whatever where that is. Try to investigate, I guess.
Sure.
Looking specifically for, buttons, levers, entrances, those types of things.
Levers, entrances. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe there's a leg that I can pull down. It opens up the carapace.
Sure.
On-off button.
I only got a 4.
Plugged into the floor.
It's rusted. Looks like probably be broken. Structure here seem overly stable or well taken care of. There are no levers, no buttons, no opening.
Crap. How high up is it? Is it 75? Okay. This only lasts for 1 minute. In combat, that's a lot. Out of combat, it's not. guess I was just gonna report that I didn't really find anything near the base of it, and I'll ask. I mean, I could quickly fly up there, and see if I can get it out.
I think that's probably the best idea, Cyrus. Should be the most likely for it not to immediately zap.
Yes, it seems like a good use of your talents. Why not?
Oh, okay. I believe I can fly. Yeah, I guess I'm going to activate my Radiant Soul. Some
Okay.
cool glowing wings come out,
Mhm.
and I will fly straight up. Screw it, just to make sure everything's nice and fast. I'll use my bonus action to dash.
Yeah,
so
you're just
I can
getting
go,
up
I can
there
go
as
90
fast as
feet.
possible.
Yeah, yeah. That way I can theoretically that way on this turn, I can kind of just use that, I guess, to see if I can discern the type of cage it is, like how this thing freaking works, because it's just a beetle.
Sure. Get
Well,
up to the orb, like this
Mhm.
crackling radiant energy that seems to hold this unicorn aloft. And you feel something reach out to you telepathically.
Thought I felt have a touch of the celestial on you.
Hell, it does come from unicorn.
Yes. It appears that from birth I was blessed by a sun god, or a god of some sort of light. I interpret it as the sun. And I am here in Avernus to help save people who should not be here.
I
And
should
it doesn't
not
exactly
be here.
look like. Yeah. Do you know how I can get you out?
Must break the cage. My name is Mooncolor, but be careful, a being defends this place. I am not sure of what they are, for I am bound here, but I can feel them beneath the surface of the ground.
Okay. I am going to. Man, shoot.
Time is running
Francis,
out.
should you be underneath just in case, he falls again?
No, I got the slow fall thing. I'll at 75 feet. I'm fairly certain at 75 feet I can reduce that essentially to 0. I'm chilling. I will yell to the people at the bottom as loud as I can, just like, there's something underground that might come up. Did that sound work?
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Cool.
good, actually.
And then I'm going to I'll start punching the sphere, I guess.
Okay.
Well, you said there's something
You said
that's
had to
about
break it, right?
come up.
Huh? You punch the sphere. Roll me a dexterity saving.
16.
Put your handy.
In retribution, the cage fires back. And
I mean, it's alright, no. I'm just kidding.
it okay, hang on.
Is it radiant damage?
It is indeed radiant,
Okay, that's good.
and you take 40d12 worth of damage.
Sorry,
Yep.
how much?
Excuse me, what?
You died.
20?
Oh my god, you died. 270? You're dead.
That's catastrophic damage, right?
It is.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's like catastrophic damage times freaking 3, man.
Oh my god, it's super.
Even if I just
catastrophic
half
damage.
that, it's still cat damage.
I think, like, as you punch it, you feel the unicorn go, no! Not here!
It said break it.
Oh my god.
Cyrus
shit,
gets
Cyrus just got
lasered
obliterated.
and blasted into the dirt.
Where did he go?
Oh my god, are you serious? 270.
Cyrus just got obliterated. I think that's him in that small crater over there.
Is it? Did
It's
we just?
3 points over double.
Does
If
That's
it was
kinda
if it
strong.
was minus 4 points, I would still be technically alive. I think that's how that works. I don't remember.
But it's not.
God damn it! All right, well I'm dead. I'll have to make a new character.
does wait? So like we watch him just fall. Like I'm making the joke.
You
kind of
watch
thing
as
to
like
Francis,
this
and he just
lightning, like radiant energy blasts from the orb. It sends him flying into the dirt.
I mean,
Kind of.
I'm pretty sure I saw him punch that, which seems like a curious decision.
A creature comes rising out of the ash.
Oh, hello.
Looks a whole lot like this. Wielding an enormous maul and floating on what seems to be a dust cloud. Flowing robes. Rather stern, somewhat earth elementalish feature. That.
I guess V would
He's-
run out.
He's somewhat prone to those.
Curious decision that.
See, Fran.
I do have to advise you. Do not harm the structure. I am hired here to defend it. It seems that your one friend has already learned the consequences of attempting to at least touch the orb itself.
I'm gonna try to use spare the dying. Cause I just learned that,
Okay.
and I'm trying to save people, and they just keep dying.
All right.
Nothing happens.
You know,
Yeah.
If you want to rule it where I survive, but like my entire right arm is gone, I'm fine with that. If
as of
if
right
that's
now,
an option.
What do you mean both are?
As of right now, you are dead.
Okay.
Yeah. So it fails. The spell fails, and I know.
I don't think that is going to work.
All right. I will legitimately look for a new character.
Pretty high roll too.
So, do we have a problem here, or is this lesson enough about these?
I think we've learnt an awfully good lesson here today. Very nice to meet you. My name's Hugo. These are my friends.
Ralzala. Pleasure to
Ralzala,
meet you.
that's a lovely name. Well, I mean, I suppose that there's a lot of questions. I think we're a little bit concerned about our companion at the moment. But, to be awfully blunt about it, if we don't hit that again, you're not going to hit us with that rather large-looking hammer,
How
are you?
important?
To me, questionable. Somebody else might want to answer that.
He's very important to us. We just lost another one recently.
They leveled a
wanna lose
hammer
someone
in your
else.
direction. Are they important enough to make a deal? Please, time is running out for this.
Depends what the deal is.
Deal is I am bound here. Dario utilized my power for far too long for my comfort. And there is someone who I would aid in deposing her. The archdevil Bel seeks to overthrow Zariel. I think if you help me break my pact with Zariel, I could save your friend.
I didn't know Cyrus particularly well, but I'm not sure how comfortable he'd be being brought back under the context of a deal with an archdevil. He was quite
Oh, I am no archdevil. The deal is with
well, but the deal to help an archdevil, but true.
In freeing me, yes, you would be assisting Bel.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know what you all think about that, or what Cyrus will think about that.
We have one more body.
Ass.
Can you bring
Can you bring back this thing? And I'll
Can you
gesture
bring
it.
back both of them? And then
My magic is brief. Must be done soon after the one perishes. It is much like a lightning bolt to your terrestrial hearts.
bring him back. I can't lose more in one day.
The deal is made. Honor it. And the Dow place the hammer on Cyrus's blown out chest. And ash and dirt will roll and fill the gaps that used to be his body and form him whole again, having cast Revivify. Cyrus, you have one E. You're alive. Good morning, all idiot.
Cyrus, you're back.
Oh, here, I shall
thought I
remove
lost
my
you.
weapon from your chest. It is rather heavy. They will lift the maul and place it in the ash next to them.
Are you the protector of the thing?
Just
I am.
I look up and I see I didn't break it. Can we break that?
No.
I don't
What
know what's
must I
happening right
do?
now.
To break the pact, Zariel involves overthrowing her. My path, I think you would find much easier is involving Bell. Like, inside the demon grinder, Oz is just like, don't want to help him. Don't want to help him. If you assist Bell in the overthrow of Zariel, my pact shall be broken. Until that point in time, I cannot levels them again, and you cannot allow you to break the zapper. Otherwise, I lose my soul.
Oh. So oh man.
So we help Belle to take down Zariel, and then you will leave and also let that unicorn free.
You will be allowed to free the unicorn. I do not care if it remains here or not.
I have one final question. Do you know where Zariel's sword is, by any chance?
No. Bell might know. Or an oracle by the name of Red Ruth. I am unable to speak out the oracle myself, being bound to the place, but you could. They live in the corrupted forest nearby.
Do you lose your
Further.
soul if you fail or if you just don't try?
To lose my soul, I not perform the services as bound. I would have to fight you. Seeing your current state, the maul directly next to your head, not advised.
But theoretically, if you were unable to fight back,
I do not die.
I didn't say die. I'm just,
Cyrus, this person
asking
just
questions.
saved
I'm
your
not feeling
life.
great.
Why are you questioning? how to-
I'm just trying to figure out the options, man. So, what happens if you're alive, incapacitated, but then we break the unicorn free?
I get the feeling Daria would be most disappointed in my failure and then rip my soul from my body
Okay.
after
I
a
just wanted to
significant
know.
amount of torture. He is quite fond of that this day.
Razala, are you sort of in, active communication with Zariel, or have you been somewhat abandoned here?
I have been bound here. For my loyalty to Zariel, made my pact to gain revenge against my rival, another of my kind. I now regret this arrangement rather greatly. Here for an interminable amount of time, and, well, up at the unicorn floating there. Not the best communicative partner. Very self-righteous.
Are you from here? You know Avernus? You don't really seem like you are.
No, I am not. I am
you just
an
go home?
elemental, a Dao, a genie.
That's pretty cool. I've heard of genies.
I have fulfilled one of your wishes, saving your friend. Please
You
do.
didn't have a lamp though, so.
My lamp has already been. And no, I actually did not have a lamp. You understand.
Is that light surrounding the unicorn just keeping it there? Is
That
it
is
keeping
the
it...
unicorn's power. Being utilized against himself, against any fiend that should come. Which. Normally. That one in your vehicle would have been absolutely obliterated. Oh. Interesting.
So you think we should? Well, what do you think? Do you think we should go see this Red Ruth, or do you think we should go see Bell directly? Do you know where we could find him?
In the case of Bell, slams them all down into the ash, and it creates this like tablet. Your letter of introduction. They lean down and pick it up and hand it to me. Here is a letter. Hopefully, Arn or Bell's favor. You will find him in Bell's Forge. Do you need directions, or shall I just point you in the direction of the enormous volcano to the east?
We're familiar.
I'm familiar with it, yes. Marvelous.
I think V would go back into the car and bring Lulu's like dead corpse
Oh,
out.
I
and-
can do nothing for this one. She is too far gone. My magic
see.
is limited in time. Again, much like a light art or rebuilding the inside. My friend with the former wings, you may find yourself coughing up dirt and ash for quite some time. I did rebuild you out of the dirt of a...
Oh.
You don't sound very celestial anymore, Cyrus.
That, yeah,
Get the mic
I
on
don't
the
want to go to
resonance.
sleep now because I feel like I'm gonna get yelled at by my god again. Oh man.
Sometimes we fly too high and touch glowy object too hard.
was
Oh,
trying to
sometimes
help.
he does fly too high, believe me.
I should rename myself.
Oh.
My name now is Cyrus Icarus Lumiere.
The pact. They look at B. Between me. You understand?
I understand.
You may seek Bell, Bro, Zariel, if you best course of action, free me. Or you may take my advice. With Red Ruth, corrupted forest. If she has you. I just wish to be free. Not wish to fight you, harm you, or make good on it. You will push them all out. Touch it to you. Do you take this willingly?
Yes.
You feel this tightening. Net has been dropped over. Bring you close. Stings on your metallic skin. You are bound. I wish you luck. Only death will free you from that. True death. Not the resurrection I gave your friend.
I understand.
Good. I am glad that we were able to have this conversation. It's been nice. Normally, anything that gets close to this area gets absolutely obliterated by moon color. Also very terrible at riddles. Not seem to understand the point of them.
Well, it is a horse, so any communication is a bonus, really. Yes, I mean, you've been awfully nice, really, Razala. Thank you for that.
Wish for my freedom. That
Well, I know
alone.
you've got something to gain, but you've been awfully pleasant about it. There's people here who haven't been so.
I am unlike my fiendish that rule this plane. I was brought here willingly. I made a deal. I regret it. I have learned from my mistakes on making deals with devils.
Interesting, Francis.
Well, yeah, yes, yeah. Something to think about, chew over.
Yes, a life lesson.
They look at V again. Unlike the devilish counterparts, I will not look to backstab, harm you in a way that benefits me. Just wish to be free. I hope the best in your travels. For if you succeed, I succeed.
Yes. I think we both want the same thing.
It's been a pleasure you visiting here. Please do come back at any point in time. I'm sure Mooncolor may deign you with a conversation next time. Isn't that right? Tiny horned bastard. See? Terrible conversationalist.
He talked to me.
I'm sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you over the ash pouring out of your mouth. You'll get over it. It may take a few days. Or longer. Never done it with Avernisian ash before. So, luck.
I think V would come back to the car and, she's fixed the axle. So she's gonna try to, just maneuver it in there to get the car working properly again.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a tinker check.
21.
Yeah, definitely one of the kind of makeshift bolts you utilize to secure the wheel there has, just broken. Things are just unstable. You do have some scrap that you can utilize to make another one. Enough. Again, it's one of those things that fortunately you're gonna have to take things slightly slower with the demon grinder, and maybe ramming things isn't in the near future for this unless it's fully repaired. Looking at the axle again, crack that you're concerned about has gotten slightly larger, but it is still serviceable.
Do I know if we're able to... Remember we were gonna get the black goo to make it so it breaks the chain on Bazit's thing. Would I know if that would still be feasible based on the cars?
That thing is unaffected.
Okay, it's still
the
okay.
soul engine is unaffected.
Gotcha.
The chompers are unaffected. It's really just this big ass wheel and the rear axle.
Gotcha.
Which you guys are right next to a lake of that stuff.
Yes, that was my point. So I guess I would walk back to the group and I'd probably yell for Cyrus and to come back into the car, just for all of us to talk amongst ourselves and what we're gonna do. And also, he probably needs to rest. Maybe not drive.
I'll pick up Barnabas.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Barnabas.
Bring him with me.
Yes, thank you. I love being included in conversations.
I just spent the past conversation that V was having, just meditating, and
trying to
very
regain some
lightly
health.
recovering. Yeah.
Barnabas would be talking to you the whole
used
time.
my key.
Look like shit.
That's yeah. I feel like it too. I feel
Are you alive? You're everything's okay.
I'm great.
Though, Cyrus.
I don't like having infernal ash inside of me. It seems to very much conflict with the literal essence of my being.
I thought you were gone. I didn't. We just lost Lulu. I'm sorry.
I'm alright.
everyone. I made the deal without talking. I couldn't lose anyone else.
Well, it seems to have worked out for us, actually. We seem to have gotten a lot of information, and the help we sort of came looking for here, or at least the direction. So I guess the question is, do we want to speak to Red Ruth, or do we want to enter the service of Bell? I mean, I think speaking to Red Ruth is safest.
Ozzy
I
would speak
think-
up.
If I have any say over it, I would much prefer killing Bell, and that being the end of it.
Yeah, technically speaking, doesn't your weird smiley dude want you to kill Bell as well? Or does he not count as a warlord?
No, we mentioned earlier, he's
Yes.
not a warlord.
Well, I was not in the car, alright? Maybe I
Um,
was, but I don't feel great. Anyway,
Baz-
yeah, we don't
Baz,
technically have to help Bale, right?
if we align with Bell and we free you, Bazet, would you be able to delay your killing of him? We might need
I will
his help.
return home.
I
That's all
didn't
I
s-
would like
I'm
right
not saying that
now.
you can't. I just
I think it's a good question. Could you kill him, Buzzet? I mean, you're obviously a powerful chap yourself, but this Bell sounds rather serious.
I kill. I could give it a pretty good go of it, and, well, I would, be bringing some friends. Party. Bell is incredibly powerful. I couldn't do it.
Well, V, your deal was just to overthrow Zariel, right?
yeah.
So we don't have to work with Bell. We could just overthrow Zariel. Because, I mean,
But-
we're planning on doing that essentially anyway.
Yeah. They just suggested we use Belle's help because she's so powerful.
We could double cross.
All I'm saying is that we could use Belle's help first. And then, once Zariel is dealt with, I don't care what happens to Belle.
Yeah, double cross.
We have these conversations. Or decide where to go first. Next. Be the end of our episode.
Oof.
Tough one.
Yeah.
Thank
Place
you guys
sucks.
for playing. I think the biggest part of this is Lulu is dead.
Yep.
I'll have to see
Yes,
how that
Joel, yep.
affects us and our future. So far, the party is still in on trying to make something happen here. See how it goes. So thank you for playing today. Good home. Thank you for watching. And until next time.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.